Actually, you super by Assam Yamba, it's unsaid.
Why dear Abba? Was it why dear Abba?
Sir, meaning says when you letter Nibia. Letter be separated, Apostle Solomon do deal. Krataba said, when Johnny Yere come on. And you yam ni ba na do Reverend Dr. Charlotte Drew.
Yeah.
And the artist said, Atisemo, Gomi letter mean Jinji.
One deal letter ni.
Say, I'm Papa say, but Senna Apostle Solomon do here. Ni pedigree, the new yam, ne baby, me nim say, Ufin baby or say, Empo, or any yere, ewo asem. On Mujitu say be our Johnny you and Akumum. And now Oyan she share Johnny area. Mean this saw their sorry letterhead. Ever trouble from no Troy.
You think he's above it?
Sir Obina Trauma and Yankofona and Jimmy for. They made a fool out of him.
But we went much man.
Because
without him.
What will let him? Who signed it?
I think you don't
was the letter signed?
I'm yet, let me check.
But all of you are reading.
But Aquafaba, this very letter, he's not responded to.
So but it's alleged say it's on his personal page. But I want to say some people are not managing their page. I manage my page.
Okay.
I've been managing my page for years. The boys and girls like Sapoma, the thief, they want to manage the page. But I don't give it away.
The one I know, Sapoma.
The girl been watching some years ago. I said, "Who would you say? What can you have?" I say, "In Chebun for bad." You see, what I'm saying is that letter is a bother to me, in the sense that they're respectable. The way I see the young man, he has some. I mean, why that letter? Just to say, check the letter. It was not signed. And the next thing in the letter is, was it because of we have dissolved our traditional marriage 1 year ago.
Yeah.
Charlie. Who dissolved it away 1 year ago? And also agrobe. What agro is that? Say I mean, for the I don't know, honestly. I don't know what it means to say they are for 1 year because Oma wire and the minimum is Oma wire and yet a fear wadi. Minimum Oma wire near quarter wadi anamibwa.
Ordinance, yeah.
Yet the ordinance yet to me guno ewo a fiana.
They be outside it should go to court.
Yes, and the over church and the old church. The issue that is getting me worried, they say, I'm passing a letter if you know this content will be. And I will read the letter and will see the couple. And yet the couple means somebody wrote for him.
Yeah.
So I'm passing the letter from
the couple.
And so all of you have just jumped. And I see people who are daft people on TikTok. Daft. I use the word, a very strong word. Daft people on TikTok. I'll be a headline. The divorce, intellectual bankruptcy. I mean, you see them with a letter, a heading, the divorce of Charlotte Drew. I mean, if you want somebody's downfall on TikTok, don't be a fool. Have a better investigation. I chanced on something I'm still investigating. Gossip 24. Reading that they have filed for divorce and they have been the response. Whoever gave that boy the letter is a stupid man or a stupid woman. Let's try. So be here in camera hearing with divorce. As someone can someone in the said, Oma Waleda, gift is according to the word. So we must be very careful of your Omo in camera hearing. And will be to me the Omo docket ni P. Hone bar so baby yan. Do you have that before? So our dear and yet our 16 years of marriage, only in the panel.
Yeah.
According to your case, letter no chronic, say Apostle Solomon drew the letter no Ukraine mean believe say alleged say or so worry in Charlotte to do another 12 times. I mean, all these things. I mean, who brought this out? Is it Apostle Solomon Drew?
I mean, I've also had my doubt actually, because see, and the social media, people can throw things around. The danger is that if you don't confirm, that is the danger. If you don't confirm, but
also so that to put to stop rumor to get the right information. Is that the right information?
No, but the other side is that if indeed this is not emanating from software, I think it's fair for software to come out and say, look, Ebia, my handlers put this out. And then whatever he wants to say.
But the secret is that if it's not coming from Apostle Solomon Drew's place and it's on his page and the handlers are put it, what is he supposed to do?
He's supposed to come.
No, don't speak, delete it. So when we go, we don't find it.
Good. Okay. Yes.
But if it's still running on your portal, and that is what your handlers have done, they have made a fool out of you. That's why I'm standing. And it's a ministry letterhead.
Yeah.
Sure. Which is possible. Look, divorce is not a crime. The only safety valve in marriage is divorce. And two things everybody should expect in marriage is cheating and divorce.
Cheating and divorce.
Yes. They are part of the marriage package, like side chicks. They are part of the marriage package.
Side chick has a
why never, bro?
And yet, of course, not my wife, but
there are some people. On board, she
won't.
On board, she
won't. She has no maker. She will not.
You're careful.
She will not.
There are some maker. You're careful. The internet don't forget because you're babu am more report now. And now I shall send you audio. What's your radio? So now say that. Don't underrate me. You don't know what I can do. Bruh, be careful. She wants me, be careful. I apologize for this.
Am I a different home? Am I a different?
You are saying your wife will not beat you.
Yeah.
I apologize on your behalf. Listeners, take it as a raw material because he will be beaten soon. And imagine you are beating and you go to the show and then maybe I have some catch myself. More sure me now. And then etiti handswear etiti more sure me chi etiti. Me so ma kuma na ko bi ba wine. Me yiri na etiti me san oh bra na so they say we keto abi. Then don't try. They will examine you and tell you where keto abi. Why? And they happen very soon. Oh, you know what I know it.
Me feel.
Me because we need a tete. I bet you over more. Oh, what a bad problem. Just say what I will say, and I
am. The center would do.
The
center of gravity open.
What is all between now? What them tia? We're not afford this.
I like
but what said the American say the other part of us say what I've learned professionally is not to use your personal life as part of models in explaining issues because I've seen a lot of videos that is coming out of the what I'll call the mismanagement of the content delivery of Reverend Dr. Charlotte. I use the word mismanagement because there's a full conversation. This is only a big conversation. It was a full conversation. But portions of it is what people
highlight.
So that's what I'm saying that. Like, you have a headline.
Yeah. Out of the full conversation, the crux of whatever we are talking about.
Thank you so much. So at the end of the day, when you have things like that that have been extracted, those who don't know the details, will come back to say something that is not right with you. So I think that there are a lot of videos ever out specifically on Reverend Dr. Charlotte Drew. I think for the year confirmation of Friday now. Everybody's asking what's happening. And what part you attention if you kind of honestly so painful. You are very piercing. Sorry, I didn't know where to put my. Because your friend armrest, they know. But the only year and say, who you swear foam no. So they did it in a way so foam he now about better for. And if he no or not in a piava. A very painful.
Sister, I want me
pa Charlie. I want me pa serious.
Sorry.
Mrs. Sam, no better with I want me Sam. I your phone fan a mistake. I mean, it's unprofessional, but I want me.
Sorry.
It's the American say that letter that is circulating. Now, let me say the worry is Gossip 24, Clement, and so read the document. You'll see a divorce document. Why intercepting?
If he.
I don't know who took it, and I don't know who gave to him. And he's reading the content, and it's illegal.
Yeah.
Say a me na Clement already
with divorce.
I'll sue him.
Where did you
I will sue him. I'll sue him because the notice of divorce is a public. The notice.
It's a public notice.
When say divorce see the entire amount certificate a public notice. Say one time, George Lutrot was married to Mrs. Lutrot. Now, Sapoma. So we identify that she's no more Mrs. Lutrot because what I know is that Charlotte Odro is gazetted.
Yes.
She's Mrs. Charlotte Odro. Gazetted. That's why they know Mrs. MRS. Clement Tiwa already divorce proceedings. What you say? Apostle Solomon the Trokoye and Charlotte responded. Who gave it to him?
Yeah, that dog.
And if truly say when Nsaka obi request and response in the court, it means that our court system is poor. It's not correct.
Yeah,
because the only document that is made public is divorce. Yeah. But if we have in-camera hearing, judge,
nobody is there.
Clark, when a far document in the Clement no count YouTube. Because say no mpo say Charlotte sorry and na de abrante ne kind of YouTube e am pass esia mebo na man issue Clement so that this nonsense will stop because it happened to Samajan
of course
and no pay and crofo be breed you must court omo G2 mu say ye work the chambers of the judge or make PFU hono now whatever they are discussing is out.
John Mensah, it happened. As Samojan, is it Paint? One of them, another footballer, it was in the public domain. Meanwhile, it was an in-camera setting.
When the divorce is declared, you have more opportunity because you are in the public space or doing in a public thing. The two of you will come together to find a way to announce it. You can leave it like that by the change of name, by the stoppage of some things. Now you are limoni bibia, but that thing are all kind of makosha sa onyane. But unfortunately for me, to me the Charlotte ending come up. To me the Apostle Solomon do soon come up. NBC say I brand ne kratan but me kase say Charlotte any womb. No per se ye bibi esesa sa and kwala TikTok any YouTube Jimmy because it's not the first time. We should use Clement as a scapegoat.
Okay.
So that he would tell us where he went for it. But me go so kase let na ye kinda if you apostle home. Any sign that said when you now because I'm apostle born the buyer. Now what was he expecting to score? The press release now suppose or the heading. Say on Charlotte Agenti. Na nyansemu jimie. Say yantimenka. Was say nyansemu jimie. Yes. We have wisdom in foolishness. Never ever in your life make a major decision in a temporary situation because no condition is permanent. Never make a major decision in a temporary situation because no condition is permanent.
The circumstance could change
because no condition is permanent, even with God. That's not permanent. So this thing you're doing, what are you expecting from if? I still use the word if. If this letter is purported to be coming from Apostle Solomon Dro's place, and if this young man's document is reading about Apostle Solomon Dro writing to the lawyers writing to Charlotte Dro for divorce, and Charlotte Dro's lawyers responding for the divorce, my God. this guy who is reading the thing must be taken to court. They should sue him so that we see whether the document came from the office of the judge who gave him the letter or the lawyer gave the letter out. It could be you. They tell hospital, BP, Charlie. This thing you are doing. Okay? And last thing, the hospital, if the person's vital is being taken in this particular posture, it will affect the readings. Don't always think they are patients. The same way, tomorrow you'll be sitting here and we'll use it for you.
The more results, Dr. Bijnadu, prescribe
vitals. Look, the vitals. Another vital, and doctor. When's the last time I called Dr. Bishop and Once you move to the digital world where we don't really do these things.
Yes.
When I'm international business, so be a person donation, be a eco hospital, be a moving basic equipment like BP apparatus, diabetes equipment. Monya sa basic one, and they be a incubator. These things are also very important. I see it. I request. I mean that's all.
I'll pension on it. Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day.
Now, did you say happy Valentine's to your boss? Can you retract it?
Why?
Yes. I mean, we have to correct all these wrong things you are doing.
Maybe I will be time. I mean, the next 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes, very short, but let's see what we can do with it. Valentine.
So Valentine, enacted in 496, long time ago, AD time, but was reenacted with a different mentality by a certain god in Rome and in France. The reason for Valentine is what we call the Eros love. Eros love, we have 4 types of love. We have the storge, we have the filial, we have the agape or agapao, and then we have what we call the Eros. Now, filial means relationship between brothers and sisters. Filial. Storge, and now wow, and a storge. Now, your bag of power, a unconditional love. Unconditional love. Any
there's nothing to explain it.
But say Felicia say by force. It's answer uno Monday. Was a woman we are pretenders. And never huna na nimi a flat at the betchin. Nerf.
Video now.
Video, but the part that's in a flat all of a sudden nerf. So majority of the women are depressed and they are pretenders. And near fashion. It may kakosi say BBC no. A year or da Yankupo ye di chire yense on shemu on semu. And your friend agape love. Now the other one is called the Eros. And the symbol is where you see red love with an arrow in it. It is sexual intercourse.
I see.
So Valentine is for sexual intercourse. So whoever you are not in that terms with doesn't deserve a wish. That's why I say retract what you said to your boss.
Oh, my
What was it?
Valentine.
And she said, yeah, this is how Captain Felicia say happy Valentine's. And I say, you need to only a pemago. And there's someone happy.
Someone?
Oh, please.
Debut.
How do you be near someone? This is what Valentine is. But we are doing our best to redirect. And I will share the initiators. Data 14th ban is in France. The bed mating time for fertility by their god is 14 February. So it is believed today in France by their god that on this day, when you are not fertile, the god will give you a child. So it is a time for fertility. And it's a time for mating for special birds. So today, sexual intercourse must be the peak.
in fulfillment of
what you are practicing. Don't change it. Valentine is for sexual intercourse. Why are we changing it? Why we say it's promiscuity and it's what? No, it is. You see, something like most of you who don't have some. I don't think you have a side chick. If you have, don't say it because you're on radio and you don't have to announce it. It's not important because it's not meant for the rich. It's not meant for the poor. And I didn't say you are poor, but I'm saying that you don't have one now. Your mouth is shaking because your wife is listening, but it's okay. The best make you understand. Sex work, the American say, what I'm saying is that say, what's you now? Should the yeah, cause oh, and I shower for and I see Tio, I shall wouldn't be a dinner. I shall me now. Yes, same.
Is that gun way?
Yes, a car way. It's in Nigeria phone by this and Poma going by do crank room. Home by an open beer abenya. Natural bottles ubenya normal ubenya and shamin boy ya shami ni mawo because sebi abefa. Now ye di fin crank call Kumasi. Now ufrobia sa or you 2 shillings. 1 and 2 ni fi buy and you 2 near 2 shillings.
2
shillings to have it.
Felicia, did you know this?
2 shillings.
2. The explanation of them.
No, I'm agreeing to that.
It's better you agree because I mean that's why you're a virgin. 2 shillings now, man. So sex workers, it's a noble profession.
Felicia, I didn't know what it is.
I am surprised, and I'm lucky to be in the studio right now. I also come independent people, but I'm taking notes.
You have been wrong.
There are things.
Actually,
it's a home. I'm shocked.
Have you seen a sex worker before?
Yes, I have.
You've seen them?
Yes, I have.
Have you spoken to them before?
I have not. I have not approached one before.
But you know that your profession is a very noble profession.
How is that noble? It's saying, can
you practice one? If you see who sure one, who bet me be. So that is why you need to give them respect. But we always speak against them.
Energy no more using no.
I go to me
any courage, you know.
Because baby your generally is sweet. Until you didn't like the bar to go and buy the chihon vantage for we have been grow for the
and you maybe
no, they are my team. I work on them. I work with them. Well, a profession be a police near arrest your mom. You know why? Because in court we use evidence. So Felicia share your share and to appear with me and you for or baby now where she's standing. You assume say or your prostitute. When you go to court, how do you prove it? That is why when they are arrested, usually they release them. And according to and it's alleged according to my girls that because first in the post for be chinwa a big on same skin they don't give it back to them. So I'm saying but I'm saying that this profession what in this time because it's a moment for sexual intercourse. Only guy they can't also go to be a man in Prano. Or my what I say, and Pema grown obey. And I'll catch us say, oh, any protected. Who be some very sensible questions. Say, now, I did now or no wooding. Or did you say, or no one just on the So the risk in eating what you don't care. I don't know. I know, maybe a best of every reaction talks. Valentine is not a church activity. And your soul activity. And asophonia, force in a religious. There's a spirit behind it. It's the spirit of fertility and mating. So it is meant for sexual intercourse. However, and Pema Grona here preaches so being so condom. Say ye na statistic. You say Bosunya ye would condom short here. I say it means that unwanted babies are not in the system. The spread of sexually transmitted disease are not in the system. And Valentine, be my Valentine. And chocolate need to also. Chocolate near Ghana, who naturally any chocolate, I will show them. Near chocolate. Mind you, chocolate is the best material or one of the good materials that you can use for sexual intercourse. So it's a sexual enhancer. Sounds no moment to Ako also bought my tipsy. And what? One can sound here. Hey, you. Okay. It is a vast they don't be the inside. It is a sexual enhancer. So it is okay. So let's not celebrate Valentine as if
it's devil, it's evil.
It's evil. That's the right word.
Felicia, ebe take over. Odi ejuma.
You go adi who just person.
Odi ejuma.
Be a Jamaican say no obia oya Valentine bia yes say wadi bia training well. It's not a time to go and apologize and to go and settle scores. It's not a time to spice your relationship. None of those things. However, it's a memorable date. So you can do something. You can use the date to do, apologize for an event. Okay, on 0277 609 644. If you never seen before, 0277 609 644. May all the sex workers activate their antenna for today, because people like this boy standing without a spectacles. You know, when you wear lens, you are very, very troublesome sexual. You have a problem, deficiency.
Yes. Well, from Henry Eliud Yankee and the Mitsuma Obek sister, yeah, Brefo dance. So it's been an exciting day on your radio. To meet again, please do good wherever you find yourself. Let me out.
Yare yes. Obi benya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nso nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055-000-5077. 055-000-5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.